Sip, sip, what's going on? Donald Trump's Board of Peace has just been exposed. Let's be clear, this Board of Peace that Donald Trump is proposing, this isn't a peace mission in the Gaza Strip. This is $1 billion power play, and I'm going to show you why. So Donald Trump is proposing the so-called Board of Peace, and it requires world leaders and some investors to commit to a $1 billion entry fee that's framed for diplomacy, right? But the real agenda is that I found out that the real agenda is to redevelop the Gaza Strip. The plan includes luxury hotels along the Mediterranean Sea, transportation hub, engineering and computer facilities, residential housing, parks, and transportation. So they're going to redevelop this land. This is nothing but gentrification at its finest. So the power structure is that Donald Trump positions himself as the lifelong chairman with exclusive authority and veto power. He has the power to name his successor, and it's a lifelong position. And the governance, or the people that are being controlled, is the chair, is the board of chairmen or the board of trustees or his close family members and his closest friends and investors. And the private board supposedly oversees diplomacy and investments. More on the investments, because you know Donald Trump doesn't believe in diplomacy at all. It's my way or the highway, or your ass gonna have to answer to me. So ask yourself, is this diplomacy? Is this a peace mission? Or is this political positioning disguised as diplomacy? Donald Trump doesn't believe in diplomacy. You can see that playing out here in America, in Minneapolis, where 2 people have been shot. Who is that? We had Renee Good shot in the face, I think 5 times. And then we had Alex Preddy, over a 37-year-old nurse at the Veterans Affairs Hospital. He was shot 10 times by agents at a protest. And Donald Trump comes out, him and his minions come out and say that Alex Preddy started this when this man gave up and had his hands in the air and his flinch clenched. So this Board of Peace thing that he's talking about, this is about making money and developing this land in the Gaza Strip. Now, one of the things you have to understand about Donald Trump is he says a lot of stupid stuff, and he'll put it out there and he'll wait for people to react or contradict or to say something. Then once nobody says anything, then he starts putting it into action. Just like this Board of Peace. He was saying that he wanted to get away from NATO and all of that stuff. Well, this is what he's doing. So this is nothing more. He thinks he's a developer and a builder. You understand that he knocked the East Wing, I believe, the White House down to build a ballroom that he's bragging about. And so he's a developer. And so now he's trying to position himself into making money worldwide to fatten his pockets. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all this is a power play. It's $1 billion power play for him and his family to be set up for the rest of their lives. So, but this is what we voted for. When I say we, I mean the American people, not personally that I voted for Donald Trump. But there are some of you watching this video that voted for Donald Trump. You voted for Donald Trump because you thought that you didn't want to vote for the black woman. And you understand, and you didn't like what she stood for because she put a lot of drug dealers in jail as a part of her job when she was working in California. So now this is what we signed up for. ICE is, wreaking havoc on citizens and killing citizens. So this is what you voted for. If this is what you want, this is what you want. If you think this is not the case, then drop a comment. Let's have some intellectual conversations. This is Sip, Smoke, and Share. Thank y'all for coming back. This is Sip, Smoke, and Share again, and this is Donald Trump. This is Trump Tuesday, where we talk about the nonsense that he's doing. And he's done so much this week. I may talk about it with, tender hands. But thank y'all for coming back. Give me a like. Sip, sip.